Hi everyone, welcome to Denture Diaries with Bill. So I'm deciding to do something a little different. Instead of doing like a season and episode, I think it's going to get a little bit repetitive. I'd rather just talk about a few topics that are coming to mind. So the first one would be like dealing with denture, with implants, dealing with implant denture pain or pressure. Implant dentures are great, they're also expensive. But sometimes you might feel a little soreness or pressure. Let's talk about what's normal and what's not. So some tips could be some tightness right after cleaning or inserting is normal. It should feel a little bit of pressure, especially when taking the dentures in or out. If you have dentures, if they're implants, you're going to feel a little bit of pain. I have an implant, excuse me, right here. You can't see it. After a certain amount of time, excuse me, after a certain amount of time, the implant will infuse in your bone. I actually, when I was going to get my dentures, I went to a dentist who was incompetent. I say that because he wanted me to go see a myofascial, like a oral surgeon, to have my face cut open from this side and this side, and open the flaps up, take the piece of the implant out, even though they just had to unscrew the tooth. And I went to see my dentist that I currently go to now, and he said there's no reason for this. So I went to see an oral surgeon. The oral surgeon said, I feel like this is a stupid surgery. It's a waste of time, a waste of money, and it's going to cause you a lot of pain. I don't think you need to have anything here, considering I have fulls on the top and partials on the bottom, which means I have nothing on the top holding my dentures up except for the pad. And then on the bottom, I don't need anything because it's a nice, tight, snug fit in between the teeth that I currently still have. So, to be honest, I needed the implant. It lasted for a very long time, but I didn't need this additional surgery. I think it's myofascial. Sorry if I pronounced it incorrectly, but it was just something, that I noticed. Sometimes you'll notice a little bit of pain, redness, or swelling. If your spit is a different color, if you notice that you're spitting up green or yellow or anything like that, call your doctor or dentist immediately. It's a sign of an infection. It could be from your dentures, it could be from your implant, it could be from something maybe the dentist didn't fill in, or there's times they leave like an air pocket or might leave a nerve ending when they're doing a root canal. So it's best to make sure. I've had that where I've had nerves in I have very long roots. So my roots are like this long, like 30, 45, whatever it is. They're really, really long. So they go from here all the way down, and I can feel it all the way into the bottom of my face. When I did have my root canals taken out, there was a couple times that I had some roots that were still left in there, and I was having pain, cold sensitivity, hot sensitivity. I couldn't really drink anything. It had to be like, room temperature. And even then I still had, like, when I opened my mouth, any cold air that got inside immediately caused pain. So I had to go back to the dentist. Just something to keep in mind. Listen, never force dentures onto your implants. If you have to, you always have to call your dentist immediately. You want to align and press them gently. It shouldn't cause any pain. I didn't have any issues at all when I had my implant put in. After it molded into my mouth, it was in there for 10, 15 years, and then to have it cut out, I can understand if there was a piece sticking out or something that was causing like an obstruction, but there was nothing there, and I have no problem. I have no pain. I have no issue. So stay tuned for more content. And just make sure you clean around your implant. It's just like another tooth in your mouth. You want to treat everything that you're putting in your mouth as if it's your own, because it's going to be your own after so much time. I mean, my smile looks great. I've had my dentures for a long time, and I've been taking care of them. And I feel like if you take care of them, a little care, I think, the morning and the evening routine, brushing the dentures, cleaning them would definitely help out. And it'll make sure that your dentures last a lot longer than what they say. Smile with confidence. Have a great day and stay tuned for more content. God bless.